Tomorrow, CCSD Superintendent Jhone Ebert is set to give an update on her first 100 days plan. A big part of that plan is focused on transparency and accountability. So as we continue sharing different elements of my conversation with the new Chief Financial Officer, Justin Dayhoff, I wanted to talk about how much of your taxpayer dollars have gone to lawsuits and settlements. When school leaders announced its potential budget shortfall of $20 million last school year, one of the things it pointed to was lawsuits. I asked Dayhoff how much it budgeted for, how much it spent, and how much is budgeted for this year. And keep in mind, it's all calculated by fiscal year. So for fiscal year 25, between July 1st, 2024 and June 30th, 2025, Dayhoff tells me the district originally budgeted $33 million, then upped it to $45.8 million. As a rough estimate, he says the district spent about $32.8 million. Now, this fiscal year, they upped the budget again to $49.8 million. We'll have to wait until August to get an estimate of how much the district actually spent.
We put an additional $16 million of general fund money on top of our risk premiums just in case this year. And that's accounted for. And we want to do that because we want to make sure that at the end of the day, these aren't resources that we're pulling from kids.
I think a parent hears that number and sees it going up, and they might be thinking, are they preparing to have more lawsuits? How do you justify and how do you explain that to the parents?
It's a great question. So no, we aren't preparing to have more lawsuits. What we do is we work with actuaries. And so we have an independent evaluation that looks and says, based on historically, your trends, what's sort of in active litigation, how much should you put in there? That way you don't ever create a position in the future where you are over. So we have the cushion in just so that in the future we don't have to pull from kids from schools, right? But we don't anticipate exceeding that. The district hasn't exceeded it since. And even fiscal 25, that $30 million, it's slightly abnormal because of a single case.
He tells me if the school runs into a situation where they do go over, they would pull from the general fund. He says it wouldn't be a structural deficit, though, because the district maintains a healthy fund balance at more than 4%, which is hundreds of millions of dollars. But again, the goal is to not have to do that. And keep it right here on Good Morning Las Vegas throughout the week. I'll have more from my conversation with the CFO tomorrow. And if you have any questions about CCSD, shoot me an email. It's justin.hinton@ktnv.com.